Hey peoples, yeah, video games. Don't you just love video games? God, I can remember playing Pong. And remember the Commodore 64? Freak Factory. What else was there? Frankie Goes to Hollywood. There was Kong, I think. Um, Trapdoor. Hard Driving. Rambo. Saboteur. What is it? Saboteur, I think. All sorts of games. I just used to love them. There was one particular game I really liked, and it was called Grand Theft Auto. And Grand Theft Auto came out a long, long time ago, before the Rockstar versions of Grand Theft Auto came out. The better versions, I mean. But the first Grand Theft Auto was very, very good. I loved it, because you had the freedom of driving around in the city, and it was only just from a kind of a helicopter view, and you could see down. The car was just a little box flying around the streets, and you know you commit crimes. You wait outside the bank for 5 minutes, and the bell goes off, and then you have to get away, and the cop cars, which are only squares, were following you, and they're like blue squares, which was amazing. But God, the stuff they can do today, lads, with video games. Oh God, the stuff they can do. The Grand Theft Autos of today are like fully 3D. They're fully interactive. Amazing graphics, fantastic. You know. But in the first Grand Theft Auto, you can run over people, but it's just like the car runs over, and all you can see is like red tire marks. But today, you hit the person, you can see them flying through the air. Not very funny, I know, but would you consider that too violent? I mean, do you think that video games are too violent today? I believe if you properly, if you explain to kids properly about, that it's only a video game and stuff like that, and just express that it's not real life to them and stuff like that. Just talk them through it. Then you can let them play away. If there's a lot of bad language and stuff, you can turn down the sound. You know, I think it's down to the parents really. The thing is, they have banned quite a lot of video games lately. They've banned Manhunt Part 2 and the full version of it, because the execution scenes in it are apparently not to be enjoyed. It's just, they're only video games, for Christ's sake. Now, I've added a link beside this video, and it shows the executions from Manhunt Part 1. And now the comments have been disabled for it. The person, whoever posted it, disabled the comments. I don't blame them. And it's also in my favorites as well. So if you look down, go into my favorites, you'll see Manhunt Executions High Definition. You go in there and just you decide if games are too violent now, and then come back and let a comment on my video. Let me know on this video. Let me know what you think. I really enjoyed playing Manhunt. I really did. It's adult fun. It's adult humor and stuff like that. It doesn't do anybody any harm. A kid that goes out and murders after looking at videos or DVDs or plays games like that, it's not the game that you should be blaming. It's the kid himself or the parents. But these are only my opinions now, people. Only my opinions. I have been wanting to do a video like this for a while, and call it "Are Video Games Too Violent?" Now, Digital Soul, if you're watching this, okay, I want your opinion on it as well, because you, like me, you are big into the gaming, and I'd be interested to see or to hear what you think about that. I'm sure you probably agree with me that, in the right hands, I suppose games are completely harmless, but in the wrong hands, I suppose they can be kind of a bit too much. But it's just how it goes. They shouldn't have banned Manhunt Part 2. I wanted to see it. In some countries you can get it, but the execution scenes are all blurred out. You know. Anyway, it's just part of video gaming. I'm not a violent person, you know. I don't like go looking around the net for violent things to watch or anything like that. Like I have done so, but I don't, you know, I don't do it all the time or anything. Not my forte. I prefer to watch comedy. But I want your opinions. Are video games too violent? Have a look at the link beside. Check out the video. Come back and comment on it. Let me know what you think. Make sure there's no kids in the room while you're watching it, okay? You're watching the video that I included, the link, because the scenes are kind of gruesome. I love you.